Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Uzokwe Vera, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you informations you need before applying to School of Nursing in Nigeria. These informations are going to be very beneficial for people who are aspiring to be nurses in years to come and who are looking for schools they want to apply to study in, and especially they want School of Nursing. The most important thing about this video is that it's going to give you a guide of how to select what School of Nursing you should apply to or what School of Nursing you should not apply to. Before we get into today's video, I want you all to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, turn on your post notifications so you get a chance to see my beautiful face again. Let's get into the video. The first information that is going to be very beneficial to you before applying for any School of Nursing in Nigeria is accreditation status. It's very important that you check the school's accreditation status in NMCN portal before you apply for the school. I am going to make a separate video for list of accredited schools in Nigeria, so stay tuned for that video in case you do not have the time to solve NMCN portal. I will bring it to your doorstep. While you are actually checking for the accreditation status of any school before you actually apply is because if this school is not accredited by the NMCN, you are not going to get a license at the end of your school year. And this is going to be very frustrating because after spending a lot of money you spend in the school and you end up not getting the license that you actually came to get, it's going to be very annoying. So make sure to check the accreditation status of the school before you actually apply. The second information you should source for before applying a School of Nursing is School of Nursing is very expensive, quite alright, but there are schools that are more cheaper and there are schools that are more expensive. So it is good for you to make your inquiries, make your research about any school you want to apply to, whether it's very expensive or it's less expensive, like it's cheaper than the others. So you have varieties of options of schools to apply to, so you make these inquiries through students or staff that are working there to be sure before you actually apply for that School of Nursing. The third thing we are going to discuss in this video is, so you're also going to check the licenses that are involved in this School of Nursing. There are School of Nursing that do both nursing programs and midwifery programs. There are schools that does only midwifery program or nursing program. So you should make inquiries of what the school actually gives, if the school is doing only midwifery or is doing only nursing. The fourth thing we are going to talk about in this video is, make sure you make inquiries about where you are going to lay your head when you eventually come to this school as their new student. Make sure that they have hostel accommodation, or if they do not have accommodation, make sure that you know if houses around are cheap to get or if the houses around are okay and comfortable and conducive for living. Also, if the hostel are available, make sure the hostels are also conducive for living, and also make sure that you know the school's regulation about staying in the hostel, whether it's compulsory or whether it's not compulsory. It's usually frustrating when you do not get information about this, and then when you come and you learn that things are not actually the way you think they are. The next thing we are going to talk about is, this one is also very important depending on your person. So it's very important to check if the school you want to apply to is a mission school, a state school, or a federal school of nursing. Is that a thing? I'm not sure that's the thing, but it depends on your priority right now. If you want a mission school, just be rest assured that you do all the church activities there is, and also you are going to follow all the policies concerning their church. If it's a Catholic church, you do what they say. If it is an Adventist, you do what they say. And it can be draining sometimes because they have a lot of spiritual time where you pray and worship and do all those good stuff. Just make sure you are aware and you want to actually go to a mission school before you actually apply. I know I'm saying this. Make sure you get information, detailed information about the mission school and how they operate. Now, the last but not the least of it all is I cannot overemphasize on this. I'm not going to say, okay, I can actually. Anyways, if you are applying to any school of nursing in Nigeria, make sure that you gain this particular information. It is very, very necessary. Check if the school is secondary school pro max, in the sense that you are controlled to do everything in the school. This is usually common among mission schools, where they do the whole punishment, the whole prayer stores, the whole, like, you have a pattern and you always follow the pattern. So make sure it's not a secondary school pro max, and you take me for this particular information. And we've come to the end of today's video. If you did gain something from this video, if you did actually learn an information have not crossed your mind before to ask, as a student that is aspiring to go to school of nursing, comment down in the comment section. Maybe say something around thank you for this, I'm actually grateful, blah blah blah. And also, if you're a student in any of the school of nursing in Nigeria, please comment down in the comment section information you think will be beneficial to future aspirants, and what they should know about your school. Maybe you can put the name of your school and what they should know before they actually enter, so that they will not make mistakes before entering the school and regret it every day of their life. Thank you all for watching this video. See you all in my next one. But before we close up, you all already know the deal. Please make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, turn on your post notifications so that you get a chance to see my beautiful face. Bye.